Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, miss you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a get it all done type of video. I have so much that I need to do today, so I figured that I would take you guys along with me. Now, I asked both on Instagram and YouTube if you guys wanted me to start doing more vlog style content, more get it all done's, grocery hauls, shop with me's, that kind of stuff, and pretty much all of you said yes. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. It's not going to be just like a day in the life vlogging video because that's just not me. I don't like doing those. I don't really want my kids on camera a whole lot, but this is more of like my daily routine as a mom, what I do in my days, and especially on the days when I have a lot to get done, that is when I will bring you guys with me. Every time I come on here to talk, the cats start eating their food. But anyway, we just got home. I just dropped Barrett off at school. He goes to school 3 days a week, and we are visiting friends this weekend, so I feel like I have a lot I need to get done before then. I need to film 2 videos, so this will be one of them. I have some cleaning to do, laundry, and just basic daily everyday stuff. But yeah, I just figured we would do it together. I have you sitting on my paper towel holder because I am not somebody who can like hold the camera and talk. I don't know, I just can't do it. But excuse my hair. I had a very rushed morning. I feel like every single school morning is always so rushed for us. If you guys are new around here, you might not know this, but I actually suffer with insomnia really bad, and so I do not sleep hardly ever, and so I don't like to get up earlier than I have to because I'm already so low on my sleep that I just decide to rush our mornings. So I didn't have time to make breakfast, and the kids went to school, well, Barrett went to school just eating muffins. So it's one of those kinds of days for us, but I'm gonna get ready to take my vitamins. This isn't a sponsored video, but I talked about these in my last video. I've been really loving taking vitamins. I definitely feel like it's just made me feel better in general, just taking care of my health. I've been exercising more, trying to eat better. Sorry if my camera keeps going in and out of focus, but I've just been really trying to put myself first here lately, and I know that sounds really selfish of me, but I feel like I can't be my best mom self if I'm not truly happy, and I've been going through just a phase of depression, and it's just been a really hard time for me lately. And so these past few days I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna put myself first. I ordered a bunch of new clothes, and I've just been trying to take better care of my health, hoping that it also helps with my mental health, but I know that's not always the case. So anywho, I'm gonna take my pills with coffee, judge me, and then I'm probably gonna make myself a quick breakfast before we do anything else. Oh, and if you guys are curious as to what I take, if you didn't see my last video, I take magnesium, B complex, and vitamin D because I live in West Virginia in the mountains and it's cold, and homegirl is not going outside. So I'm gonna take these and then we'll move on to the rest of the video. To make my eggs, I just use a little bit of garlic powder, pepper, salt, and a splash of milk. To have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now. All right, I just got done eating. I have a few chores I need to do. I have about an hour before we have to leave to go pick up Barrett. Like I said this morning, we kind of rushed out the door. I typically like to wake up and make all of the beds and get all of the rooms cleaned up if they weren't the night before. And so that is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go make all of the beds, probably vacuum upstairs while I'm up there. And then I'm gonna come back down here. I have dishes to do and just get things kind of straightened up before we go pick up Barrett.
Come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. Far away from the city lights. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah.
All right, well that just took a lot out of me. I'm like sweating now. I feel like I sweat every single time I vacuum. But anyway, it is 11:25, so we have to get on out of here and go pick up Barrett. So I will have to do the dishes and stuff when I get back. So I'm just gonna grab some water and we're gonna head out of here.
Nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Not sure what I expected. To think you wouldn't be so.
Okay, so we are home now from picking Barrett up. I made the kids lunch real quick. I'm going to straighten up the living room because Savannah thought it would be a good idea and spit apple all over the living room. So I'm gonna do that really quickly and then I'm gonna start a load of laundry while they are eating their lunch.
That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say. Let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love,
So I forgot to show you guys, we got this new TV stand. It's a fireplace, but I think it, hello, I think it fills out this wall really well. And it has actual heat and light. We usually just use the fire portion, not really the heat. Not yet anyway. It's gonna get really cold here in West Virginia. But I wanted to ask you guys your opinion. Tim thinks that we should paint it white, but I can't decide if I like it brown or if I want to paint it white. We have the ladder shelf that's white in here. And then right now we have our Christmas tree in this corner, but usually that cube organizer is right here. But I don't want to put it back because I don't really like it there. We don't really use it for anything. So I think we're gonna get a cute little chair and a side table and like maybe a lamp to fill out this area, and then put like a picture here. Just to have like a little reading nook instead of the cube organizer. The cube organizer was great when the kids were little and their toys are down here, but now all of their toys are in the room. So I can't decide if I want to paint this or keep it brown. Well, it's like a dark gray, but we were supposed to get it in white, and the last one that they had was damaged, they said, so they offered to send us this one. I like it. I think it adds like a nice contrast in here, but I also think, sorry, my camera, but I also think it might be too dark. So I was thinking about painting the middle part white for now to see if I like it with these two pieces gray, because they do come apart. We didn't physically attach them. You can physically attach them, but we just didn't really care. And yeah, so what are your all's thoughts? Should I paint it or should I just keep it?
Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just two kids who were trying to live the teenage dream. We could see no reason why we should ever try to go to sleep. Remember every weekend we stayed out late and then went home to me. I wish that I could live that dream again. 'Cause it was only you and me back then.
Alright, so I always get questions about the products that I use for my laundry almost every time I do a cleaning video. I recently switched to Mel & Luca products. They are just like an online website that you use that has all natural products, anything from like skincare to laundry. So I have been using the, here I'll try to focus, Mela Power laundry detergent. It smells so freaking good, guys. I love the way this smells. And then I use their Oxy packs for my laundry as well. I also have the scent booster. This is in Mountain Fresh scent as well because I just love it so much. I haven't tried any of their other scents because I like that one so much. And then I have a pre-spot stain remover, which this works so good, better than I was using this OxyClean laundry stuff. This doesn't really do that great of a job. Sorry, my kids are psycho. And this is a lot better for the kids' skin and our skin. It's just better. And then for fabric softener, I actually use vinegar. And people are always shocked when they see me pouring vinegar into my laundry. Now, I have an automated self-dispensing washer, so I can put it into the softener tray and it will release when it's supposed to. But if you don't have that, you do physically have to add the vinegar into the wash while it is running because you don't want it to just go directly on your clothes. So I get that question a lot. People are always like, I cannot believe you're putting vinegar into your laundry, like straight on your clothes, but it's not going straight on my clothes. It's going into the tray, and then when it's time for the softener cycle, it gets released into the water with the clothes. It doesn't smell like vinegar. You can't smell the vinegar at all in the clothes, but it does a really awesome job of getting stains out, softening them, and just getting rid of any yucky odors. And then I just use, again, I don't have the box, but it's the Melaleuca brand of the fabric softeners that go into the dryer. So that is my laundry routine, if you guys were wondering. I figured I would go into more depth here instead of in a cleaning video when people are just trying to get motivated. Alright, so this is my lunch. It's just leftovers from dinner last night. I have some barbecue ribs. I just have a rub on here that I made. It actually turned out really, really good. I cooked the ribs in the oven for 3 hours and 15 minutes and they were perfect. And then I have garlic potatoes and broccoli. I probably won't eat all of this, but I didn't want to just leave like 4 potatoes and 3 pieces of broccoli in a container and then me just end up wasting it. So I'm gonna try to eat as much as I can. I'm just sitting here because I have no motivation to keep going. I feel like I get this afternoon slump most days and I just cannot find the motivation to keep going. But I really need to do these dishes. I need to get some laundry done because like I said, we're going out of town this weekend and of course I had something in my teeth and on my mouth, but what else is new? I tried watching 2 of my favorite people to watch when I really need to be motivated. Carrie, her channel used to be called Budget Fan, but she just changed it to Carrie Lynn. And then Loving Life is Megan, my friend Megan. I always watch them when I need motivation to actually do stuff. I figured since I'm sitting here, I would tell you guys. I feel like I don't really ever talk to you guys or talk to you about literally anything. Like I even get comments on my videos. You know, if somebody says something negative, they come back with, well, you don't really share much about yourself. You only really know as much as you share. And that's true and that's fair to say. But there are things that I don't need to share or want to share about my life. And I think that's also fair to say. I will share and say what I want to say and share and say what I don't want to say. You know, we have our own things that we're going through that I don't think the whole world needs to know. It's nobody's business. But I will say, because I've been so open about my mental health in the past, that is something that is easier for me to talk about now than it used to be. I also don't ever want my channel to feel like I'm complaining, because I know people come to my channel for motivation and positivity. But if I'm being honest, I'm not always going to be able to do that because that's not how I'm feeling. And I don't want to fake a happy face when I'm not happy, you know what I mean? Like, and I always appreciate other YouTubers' transparency about their mental health, so I always try to be completely transparent with you guys when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna take my hair out because I feel like I look like a potato. But if I'm being honest, I have been really struggling mentally. This has been a very dark season, I think, for a lot of people. I think people who never struggled with mental health before are now struggling. And you know what sucks is I feel like I have no reason to feel like this. And I think that is what is so hard for me is I have a great life. We have a house. My husband still has his job. You know, and there are people out there who have it way worse, who don't know where their next meal is coming from, who don't know how they're gonna pay their bills next month because they lost their job. And I always feel like the crappiest person when I am complaining about something that is just not, it doesn't need to be complained about. And so I always feel terrible when I am having a depressive episode because I have nothing to be depressed about, but I can't help it. And I know that there is something else going on with me aside from anxiety. I am just so stubborn and I won't go see a doctor, and I know that I need to, but I am not somebody who likes to be put on medication. I don't do well on medication, and so it's like, what is even the point, you know? But gosh, guys, some days are so hard. They are so hard. I feel like even the most basic daily functions are so hard for me to muster, like brushing my teeth or getting out of bed. They seem impossible. Honestly, like most days here lately, this is the first time that I've gotten ready since Thanksgiving, so it's been almost a week, which isn't terrible, but I don't know what is going on with me. I have just been having like the hardest time, and I don't want to do anything but lay down. Like, I don't even want to watch TV or be on social media or anything. Like, I just want to curl up on the couch and lay there, and that's it. That's all I want to do. And you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom to 2 toddlers, so I can't just mope around all day. But there are days where I literally lay on the couch all day and I only get up when the kids need something, and pretty much they just play by themselves all day long. And now that I'm saying that out loud, it sounds so terrible, but like this is reality for me. Like, I'm struggling mentally, and so when I'm struggling mentally, I feel like my house is struggling. I feel like the world's worst mom ever because I don't do anything with my kids, and I just want to be alone in my head, and it sucks feeling like this, and it's definitely been hard. And this rant is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but I always try to be transparent with you guys and open with you guys, because I know that I'm not the only person that feels that way and struggles with things. And no matter what you're struggling with or what you're not struggling with, your feelings and emotions are valid. And that's why I always get so defensive when people comment on my videos saying I'm lazy or I need to clean more, because I know that I do, and I know that I am lazy. I just physically and mentally cannot get to that place, if that makes sense. So anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I am going to probably sit here for another 10 minutes and find the motivation to get up and clean this kitchen.
I think I have too much to process, and I've been feeling kinda hopeless. I know I'm not supposed to feel this way. I know it's been a while since I held you in my arms. And I wasn't ready yet to learn how to live without you. How could I let you go when I am still in love with you? I'm still in love with you. 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 I've been trying to change my mindset, but I'll admit I'm not that good at it. Not one day goes by without me thinking about you.
All right, so really quickly, I'm gonna make myself a cup of hot cocoa. This is, of course it's not gonna focus. This is the Aldi brand salted caramel hot cocoa. So I'm gonna make that. I know I don't have a Keurig, but what I do is I just poke a hole in the top of this and I'll pour it in here, and it works just as well as having a Keurig. Alright guys, I think that's all I'm going to be able to muster up for today's Get It All Done video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and had fun hanging out with me. I really enjoy doing these types of videos. I like how personal it is, and I feel like I'm just hanging out with you guys. I hope that's how it makes you guys feel too. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I will see you all in the next one.